This is the Petal Panther Preview Show on SuperTalk Hattiesburg 97.3.
Welcome to the Petal Panther Preview Show, and good evening to you. Coming to you tonight from El Mariachi Loco, right here on Central Avenue in Petal. They're the proud sponsor of the Preview Show, and we appreciate their support of all Petal athletics throughout the season. And as we go into this football season, it's going to be a good one, and with their support, it'll be even better. I'm Mark Easley, and glad to have you tuned in tonight as we are live at El Mariachi Loco. Great service tonight. They're bending over backwards literally to take care of us as we're set up inside. And looking forward to the show tonight, being joined by assistant coach and offensive coordinator Michael Campbell and one of the senior offensive linemen, Nathan Height. We'll be talking with them in just a few minutes. And we're glad you joined us here on SuperTalk 97.3 Hattiesburg. As we look for tonight's show to get started, we'll talk with Coach Campbell. And first, I just want to, Michael, Coach, I guess I'll call you Coach since it's football season. Appreciate you joining us tonight and taking time out of your busy schedule. It's not a busy week at all. You know, it's just opening week. But glad you were able to join us tonight.
Yes, sir, man. I'm excited to be here. You know, it's nothing like kicking off the season with a rival.
and it's been like that for a number of years, and we'll talk about that game maybe in the second segment of our program tonight. But let's talk a little bit about you. The second year at Petal. Where were you before you came to Petal?
Yes, sir. I came from North Mississippi. I've been at Tupelo. I was the offense coordinator there. I've been offense coordinator at Itawamba Agricultural High School, and then I was a head coach at Smithville High School. So I've been a few other places in North Mississippi, but that's where I spent most of my time.
Well, I knew I liked you for some reason, North Mississippi. That's always good God's country up there. I'm a sweet potato boy. I think we talked about this a little bit last year.
Right.
From Vardaman and being at Smithville, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
The Seminoles and the Rams had a few battles there.
We did. We sure did. Yeah. And I even spent my first years out of college coaching at Houston High School.
The Hilltoppers.
So right down the road from Vardaman.
So you've probably eaten a sweet potato.
Oh, yeah. I've been to a sweet potato pageant. I've been to sweet potato festival. Yes, sir.
A lot of people don't know there's a sweet potato festival in the sweet potato capital of the world. First Saturday, a little shameless plug here from hometown. First Saturday of November every year is the Sweet Potato Festival.
There it is.
And you'll have anything you would want there. Goods you can buy, sweet potatoes you can buy. It's all good. But, yeah, one of the small towns up in North Mississippi that's really known. I guess when you talk about small towns, any town really, football, that just sort of brings people together.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
All right. Let's talk about what brought you to Petal. Why Petal?
Well, you know, I really didn't know a lot about Petal until Coach Bowles came the first time. And I had met Coach Bowles through another coach, and Toby Collins, who was his offense coordinator at Wayne County. Yep. And Toby and I coached together at Itawamba, and met Coach Bowles and was really impressed by him. And, you know, I kind of joked and I said, you know, if I ever had the chance, that'd be a guy that I'd love to work with, work for. He knows how to win. He also knows how to build men the right way. And just always kind of said that would be a guy I'd love to work with. And it's amazing how God kind of just lined up, opened doors, and made it all work. And when Coach Bowles came back, I had somebody call me and say, "Guess who's coming back to Petal?" And you ought to reach out to him. And so I did. And he called me for an interview, and man, we really hit it off. And I tell you, I'm very blessed to work with Marcus Bowles. I mean, I've learned a lot from him already in 2 years.
Yeah, you talked about how God aligns things up. When you're going through it or getting to that point, you really may not be able to see those steps. But on the other side, looking back, you can say, wow, how this door opened, how that opened, how everything just fell into place. It's not a coincidence, I think.
That's right.
I know they're glad to have you here at Petal as well.
Well, I appreciate it.
Offensive coordinator, second year here. Tell us a little bit about, besides that role, what your responsibilities are.
Well, you know, I coach quarterbacks on a daily basis, which I love. We've got, we had 2 good ones last year. We had some guys move in. Those guys that we had last year decided to focus on other sports. So I've got a whole new crop of quarterbacks, and we've got 4 quarterbacks this year. And so we've got 2 sophomores, we've got a freshman, and we've got a guy that's a junior that's going to be a backup quarterback as well. And so got some really good young talent and some guys that are eager to learn. And they have different skill sets, which makes it a lot of fun. One is a dual threat guy, and then one is a guy that he's a little bit better of a runner and a stronger runner, but just a phenomenal athlete. Then you got a guy, the freshman, that he's going to be a dual threat guy. Big arm, and so really, really smart, quarterbacks these days. These guys seem like they're just ahead of their time, like they just they got a lot of miles on them, but they're still young.
So how many years have you been coaching altogether?
Well, I've been coaching 20. This is my 22nd year of coaching. I've been an offense coordinator now for about 12 of those 22. I've coached quarterbacks for about 8 of those. I used to coach receivers. I've coached running backs. I've coached it all. I've done junior high all the way up, so I've paid my dues for a long time, and man, I love this game. I love what it can teach young men, and watch them mold and grow and turn into great husbands and fathers and all those things.
And you still have all your hair, too.
I have all my hair, but now Coach Bowles and I are both the gray-headed men on staff. It's funny, he's not the only gray-headed one now on staff.
Yeah, you mentioned Coach Bowles. He's not able to be with us tonight. He's having to speak at a Touchdown Club meeting, I think, tonight.
Well, he's being honored. He's being honored for his awards and accomplishments as being one of the top 8 national coaches recognized, So
what an honor.
Yep.
Let me mark that an excused absence for Coach Bowles.
That's right.
Appreciate you stepping in for him tonight. And there was you talk about the quarterbacks. That makes for good competition when you have that many 4, but all young, eager to learn, and makes for good competition.
Yes, no doubt. I mean, it's been fun. That's one thing that I told them. I was like, look, guys, you're going to compete, but then at the end of the day, you're still going to be teammates. We're going to be great teammates. We're going to help each other. Man, and it's fun because they root for each other. They share tips with each other. Like, this is what I saw, or this is what, whatever. And so it's been really fun to watch them grow. And, man, they're just good kids. Like, they're really good guys. Like, they're fun to be around. They have fun playing the game, and that's what – it's fun to coach guys like that.
And that's the way it has to be. If it's like a job, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, no doubt.
To go to practice every day because practice has got to be tough.
We'll
talk about that some today for a little bit. But to go out and work every day, you got to enjoy it. You love it.
Yeah.
On the fall camp that's been going on, getting ready for the game this Friday, talk about a little bit of the process it's got us to this point with the fall camp and everything.
Well, last year we were very run heavy. We were very run heavy. We had some guys that we had a hard time stretching the field vertically, and so we wanted to work on that and really look at our passing game. But now we got some talented running backs as well, so we're still going to be running the ball. But, man, I've been really pleased with from – I guess after Christmas, we really dedicated to learning passing game and getting better at it. And I feel like we're going to be a lot more evenly balanced this year. We're going to try to play fast, and our guys have gotten in shape doing that. I hope you see us moving fast on the field, lining up quick, running plays, a lot of eye candy, a lot of motions, a lot of moving. We keep it simple, but we try to make it very confusing for the defense by moving fast, moving around a lot. And I've been really proud of our guys. They have worked hard to learn all the motions and the movements and all the things that make a simple offense work, because you got to give all the eye candies and do all that. And our guys have worked really, really hard at that.
In the 20-plus years you've been coaching, you may not be able to recap it very quickly, but how much has that game changed from when you started?
It's funny because I started coaching, and I can remember we were an I team. We were an I team. We were going to line up. We were going to huddle. We were going to, control the clock. I can remember telling our guys to take their time. We would snap it on 3 seconds left of the play clock. Now I want right the opposite. I want us lined up as quick as possible. I want to get the play off, But what I love about it is we're still wanting to be very physical, and that's something I guess I've always had in my 22 years is we've always wanted to be the more physical football team. I think the game of football has changed in ways, but the most physical team, the team that can tackle the best, the team that can block the best, is usually going to come out on top.
look at the coaching staff we have here at Petal, of course, Coach Boyles' success speaks for itself. Just mentioned one of the top 8 coaches in the country, being recognized for that just a few weeks ago. You won't find a staff really that's maybe some as good, but that's top-notch staff.
Oh, no doubt. We got guys like Tony Myers, who has, I think he's got 20-plus years. He's been a head coach. We got Seth McDonald, who's got 10 years of coaching, but he's been a head coach. I've got head coaching experience. You've got Coach Pygott, who's coached in the college ranks. You've got Coach Holman, who's been here 21 years. I mean, I think that building was built around him. And I'm telling you, Coach Holman's probably one of the smartest guys I've ever worked with, and a great friend and a man, like just a great developer of men. We've got some young guys that have really come on and really brought some energy with us, and a past player in Coach Stephon Hudderston, who I think everybody's really excited to see back coaching running backs, because he was pretty special here himself.
Terry Evans, one of those good defensive coaches.
Terry Evans, man, he's amazing. Yeah, great guy. A lot of years of experience. He actually played for Coach Boyles back in the day. So yeah,
Pete Holman had a good honor, offensive line coach.
Yes, assistant coach of the year. Yep, Royals Award winner. Yep, and very deserving. I'm telling you, that guy is special.
Yep. All right, before we get rid of you here in this first segment, I got some questions for you, Coach.
All right.
Who is your biggest football influence?
Oh, man. I got to say, I had the privilege of working with Toby Collins, and, man, he was really big for me. He kind of showed me the balance of football and family, and, man, I just love that. My football coach was special, but Toby was one of the first guys that I worked with that just really – he molded me and gave me a chance. And then Trent Hammond, who is he's also a big name in North Mississippi. He's a legendary coach, and I worked for him 1 year, but I think I learned more in that 1 year than I did at a lot of other places. So those two guys have been very, very influential in my coaching career.
Where'd you go to high school?
I actually went to a small private school in Columbus, Emmanuel Christian Academy, and now it's called Columbus Christian Academy.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a small private school. My dad was military, so I moved around a lot. So
what was one of your favorite memories as a player?
Oh, man, I played quarterback, and we ran a lot of veer and midline, and that was fun. That was a fun offense to play in, making quick decisions. I got to be the quarterback, and I got to make a lot of decisions and run the ball, pull the ball, keep the ball, and so it was always fun. I enjoyed that offense, making those decisions.
As a coach, what's your favorite memory, or one of them?
Man, I tell you, I coached at New Hope for a season, for 2 years. And my first year there, we went and beat West Point at West Point.
That's saying something right there.
And it was a big one. And our athletic director cried as we walked off the field, and he was crying, and he said, "Guys, we ain't beat West Point in 20 years."
Let's take a commercial break. We'll come back and continue our talk with Coach just a moment before we're joined by Nathan Hite back after this with more of the Petal Panther Preview Show.
Now, back to the Petal Panther Preview Show on SuperTalk Hattiesburg 97.3.
Welcome back to El Mariachi Loco, coming to you live on this Tuesday night with the Petal Panther Preview Show. We've been talking a little bit with offensive coordinator Michael Campbell. Going to be joined now, joining us on headsets, is senior offensive lineman Nathan Hite. And, Nathan, I know you had a busy Tuesday night, but you took time out of that schedule to come join us. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're a senior, correct?
Yes, sir, I am.
How many years you been starting?
Since my sophomore year, 3 years.
Sophomore year, 3 years. Offensive guard last year? Tackle?
Yes, sir.
Guard?
Yes,
just
sir.
moved around. I know we had some injuries on the offensive line last year. We had some people moving around. But
yes, sir.
Where will you be this year?
I'll be at tackle,
At
I'd
tackle.
imagine.
Left, right?
Left tackle, yes,
Left
sir.
tackle. Blind side, huh?
Yes, sir.
How important is that?
I'd say it's pretty. You got to protect the quarterback just at all costs. Can't let him get hit. I mean,
Yeah, we're on radio, not TV, so our audience couldn't see the look that the offensive coordinator gave you.
yes, sir.
No, I'm just messing with you. What is it about football that's so special to you?
I don't know, man. The environment, I mean, the coaching staff, I mean, just they're able to turn you into a man while being able to play a game you love and just being able to be with people that you'll never see again. And just the lessons you learn for your future life, I mean, the responsibilities you earn, it's just an all-around great environment, in my opinion, and I just love doing it.
Did you play any other sports growing up?
I played baseball. I was a little fat kid, and it was kind of hard. I sucked, and I was like, "This isn't for me." So I just wanted to switch up to football.
This isn't a therapy session. You don't have to confess everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you're an offensive tackle playing baseball growing up. That's what you're saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
Well, I can tell our audience who can't see you're not fat right now. You've got a little muscle on you.
I've got some.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What's your size?
I'm about 6'3.5".
And how much?
About 270.
270.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm about 265, but mine doesn't look as well proportioned as yours does.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm 5'19". You know, that's how tall I am. That's what I
Yes,
tell
sir.
people. 6'7", 265 looks a little different than yours.
Yes, sir.
But how excited are you for this season?
Oh, man. I mean, senior season, we've got some amazing guys, just the environment, this amazing schedule we've got. I'm just excited just to be able to play at this level. I mean,
Yeah, Coach Bowles has he's one of a lot of coaches to do this, but I don't know if I've seen one this tough. And Coach Campbell, you talk about this as well. The pre-region schedule, I was looking at that, and I've got a copy of it somewhere in my notes. But anyway, I don't know if you'll find 6 tougher games to get you ready for a region schedule, and you need it because our region is really tough. But, man, what a schedule you mentioned.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Playing good folks. It's got to be incentive to go out and play well, too.
Yes, sir. 11 great games.
Because if you don't play well, what can happen? Might be embarrassed. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Well, I look at it as, man, what a great opportunity we have. You know, we got a
100%.
great opportunity to go play some really good talent. You know, we'll get to coach against some really good coaches on that schedule, and these guys will get to play in some great environments and play against some guys that probably, you know, a lot of guys that will play against will go on to play at the next level. So
one of those we're going to see this Friday night.
That's right.
Number 1 receiver in the country.
Yes, sir.
Committed to LSU, and Tristan Keys out of Hattiesburg. But again, Hattiesburg at home, at Ocean Springs, at Columbia, Shipbuilder back there, and you know they're going to be good. At Gulfport, Clinton at home, West Jones at home. That's the 6 non-region matchups.
That's right.
That's about as strong as you want to get. I had a jamboree this past Friday at Jones College. I was able to stand on the sideline, and I like to get down near the coaches and just in the environment of the sideline. I don't get to do that during the season, obviously, up in the press box. But I enjoyed being there, just watching the interaction between the players and the coaches, and good comical moments at times, and some of them not too comical.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, Coach Bowles isn't here. He's not listening because he is being honored at the Touchdown Club. How mad does he get sometimes?
Oh, my gosh. I mean, he can be your best friend. He can be a father figure.
Yeah.
And other times he can be your worst enemy, just chewing you out, cussing you out. It's sometimes I'm just like, oh, my God, get me out of here. I don't want to be in this. But, I mean, it's a great environment because, I mean, you're learning, but it's a very tough learning.
You know, I'm sometimes hesitant to come talk to him after games. We may be in passing, depending on how the game went. Number one, but one particular moment, I won't say who it was on our team, but we'd won the game, but something had happened, and I went and I sort of just joked around with him about it, and he just sort of shook his head, and you could tell he was still upset about it.
Sir.
You know, a coach like that's who you want, though, somebody that's really going to push you and make you better. And like I said, after standing on that sideline Friday, not that I had enough sense to put helmets and pads on, that made me want to sort of play for a man like that. How's it good, the 2 junior and senior year with him back?
Oh, man. I just love being able to travel with him, be at home with him, just being able to listen to him on the sideline. I mean, he can be crazy at times, but he can be awesome and happy at times. It's just you don't know what you're going to get with him. One day he could be great mood. The next day it could be balls to the wall. He's going crazy. He's just yelling, snapping, cussing, everything.
Well, when I played basketball in college, literally, I didn't know this until I became a grad assistant for the coach I played for. But he would have on his practice plan, his schedule, choose somebody out.
Oh, man.
He'd have it in there just so you wouldn't get complacent. I wonder if Coach Boyles has that. If things are going too well, we're getting too relaxed, I need to get on somebody today just to get them back focused. Reckon he ever does that?
100%. I mean, we could be on the sideline just kind of having a joking around moment, and he's coming over there just screaming at everybody, get your butt on, just getting ready to go. I mean, it could be – he can have his moments, and I've seen them moments, and it's something you learn from. It's not.
All right, so you said you played baseball growing up, and you realized that wasn't where your future needed to be, and football. What are your plans after Petal, after the senior year?
Really, it's just God's plan, man. I've been praying a lot. I felt a call to ministry. I feel like, if an opportunity came to go play football after high school, I'd consider it. But right now I'm looking into going into ministry.
Yeah, that could be a good mission field to go play in college football. I know there's a lot of folks that need to know about the Lord in college football.
100%.
All right, I had a few questions earlier for Coach, and y'all may want to answer these separately, or individually, I should say. What's the earliest football memory for you?
Oh, man. I remember my first ever practice in 7th grade. I woke up. I was there, I think it was about 7 in the morning. When I got home, I had probably 10 cramps. And it was just the most pain I've ever felt in my life.
Yeah.
And I was just wanted to sit there and cry. I mean, the next few days, I was just so sore. I didn't know how to stretch properly, and it was just awful.
But you loved it so much you came back the next day for more, huh?
I did.
What about you, Coach, earliest memory?
Man, 3rd grade. My dad was military. We lived in the Philippines, and I got to play football on the Air Force Base, in Clark Air Force Base. I was on the 49ers, and that was my team growing up, and so I wanted to be Joe Montana. So I got number 16, and I wore that number through high school. But, man, that was my earliest football memory. I loved every minute of it.
I can say the catch, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no doubt.
Cowboy fan here. I'm talking about just dagger to the heart. My earliest memory was Tom Dempsey kicking that 63-yard field goal on my birthday, November the 8th, 1970. That was crazy. Favorite team growing up?
Alabama.
Yeah. What about pro team?
I kind of like the Dolphins. I'm not a big NFL guy, but I love Alabama.
So Alabama, so you loved the Vanderbilt game last year, huh?
Come on now. No, I wasn't a fan. I was hunting, and I got to my one of our buddies' house, and I heard that Alabama lost, and I was just in a lost thought. I was so confused.
So,
I mean, Vanderbilt, Alabama.
You're joking, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I started watching the Any Given Saturday on Netflix, which is great. I don't know if you watched it all, but that was the one I watched before coming down here tonight. One on the Arkansas-Tennessee game and Alabama-Vanderbilt. That was the same show. So, so fresh on my mind there. What a win for Vandy, but what a disappointing loss for Alabama.
Yes.
Let's turn our attention to Friday night. We've got Hattiesburg at home, 7 o'clock kickoff. New coaching staff there for Hattiesburg. A lot of new players, but we mentioned the number 1 receiver in the country, in Tristan Keys. They've got some weapons on both sides of football.
Oh, yeah. We're really excited about this opportunity. Always get to start the season off with a rival. That's fun. Across the river, we're looking for a big crowd Friday night, both sides. The band's going, all that stuff. I can't wait. I love Friday nights. But, man, what an opportunity to go see if we can go strap it up and go against that guy. Defense coordinator Seth McDonald, they've got a great game plan. They're going to test him. They're going to test the quarterback. They're going to test, Hattiesburg's offense coordinator, see if he can call plays and get things going. And then on our side of the ball, we're going to try to, ramp it up a little bit and get going, see if they can stay with us physically, see if they can stay with us, see if their conditioning is what ours is. So,
and the first game of the season, a lot of unknowns that you have to think about. You don't even know it till the game starts. But history tells us that game is going to be a close ball game, usually a 10 points or less either side, and that's been the case last year. Low scoring, probably the lowest scoring game in my this started my 12th year of broadcasting for Petal. I know it's a lower scoring game in my 11 years, 7-3, but it was just really two good defensive teams that had trouble getting anything going offensively last year.
Oh, yeah. What a fun game to watch if you love defense.
Yep.
You know, on our side of the ball, it was frustrating because, man, we felt like we had some missed opportunities, you know, whatever. But you got to give Hattiesburg credit. Man, they played hard and kept us out of the end zone, kept us out of the red zone, you know, from scoring. And we missed some opportunities. But really excited about this year. I'm telling you, I think it's going to be a different story this year.
Years past, it's been a Saturday night ball game. We got a little game Saturday morning down in Hattiesburg between Mississippi State and Southern, so the game moved to Friday night. Mm-hmm. So instead of being the only game in town, now it's just another Friday night game, but one big one for you, I'm sure, that you're looking forward to.
I am, man. I'm ready to kick things off and just see what we're able to do this season. And Hattiesburg's a great team to kick off with. Last year it was a very close game. Like Coach Campbell said, the defense was keeping us in that, and I mean they were able to stop us up front. Just it was a whole different mindset from this year to last year. I think this year we're going to be able to go out and make great plays on offense, from running back, quarterback, wide receiver, everything. We're going to be able to change it up how it was last year.
All right, we've got less than 2 minutes left in the program, but Coach, when you have a new coaching staff like Hattiesburg has, how do you go about trying to get some kind of scouting report on what to expect Friday?
Yeah, it's been tough. You know, we don't have a lot of film, very little film, don't really know, you know, whatever. So for us, we've just focused on us. I mean, we've really just focused on making sure we're doing the little things right. We have answers. We feel like we have answers for a lot of things. Like I said, we've been working since Christmas, really, on getting ready for this season. So we feel like we're ahead of the game a little bit and where we were last year, so we're excited about it.
Well, we're looking forward to it as well, as I'm sure all the Petal Panther fans are, and we appreciate you joining us tonight, Coach Campbell, Nathan, and good luck Friday night. Look forward to the season, and we'll get it kicked off 7 o'clock at Petal Panther Stadium this Friday night. And we thank you for joining us tonight, and always appreciative of El Mariachi Loco and hosting the Petal Panther Preview Show. We'll be here every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock airtime, and we'll look forward to seeing you and you joining us next Tuesday night at 7. Until then, this has been the Petal Panther Preview Show. Good night from Petal.